Today might be one of those days you need the sunscreen on your skin.
Oh, we're going to cross a particular line, aren't we, today, Damon?
Well, at this point, just plan on putting the sunscreen on every day. But yeah, very, very important as UV index will be high today, and the temperature will be climbing pretty high as well. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But first, you can see we've got clear skies looking out from the Oquirrh Mountain camera again. South into Utah County, temperature is going to be climbing. Pollen count has climbed to high, at least for oak, while mulberry, maple, box elder, mold, and grass at moderate levels, and then everything else at the filters at the Intermountain Allergy Clinic is low. And if you do want to head out and get some yard work done, do it this morning. This afternoon, it might get uncomfortably hot for a lot of you. Otherwise, we had some mid and high level clouds drifting south across the state last night that made for a beautiful sunset. A lot of those in the north have cleared off, while we still have a few clouds lingering in the southern part of the state. 63 degrees in Salt Lake City currently, with a breeze southeast at about 8 miles per hour. Upper 40s in Logan. It's 57 right now in Moab and Price, near 70 degrees in St. George. So for a lot of you, hopefully feeling pretty comfortable when you head out the door. But this afternoon, it might get uncomfortably hot. High pressure, which started on the coast earlier this week, is slowly making its way toward Utah and will settle in by the end of the work week, not only keeping it dry for the time being, but also allowing that temperature to climb well above normal for this time of year. In fact, our average high in Salt Lake today, 79. We're going to make it to 92. That's not quite into record territory, but by the end of the work week, there's a good chance we'll either be tying or setting some records, and that could be the case across much of the state. Now, in general, today it'll be sunny in the north, partly cloudy in the south. A lot of valleys along the Wasatch Front will be hovering near 90 degrees. That'll be the case actually across much of western central Utah. It'll be 81 in Park City, 95 in Moab, and back into the triple digits in St. George, all the way up to 102 degrees. Climbs even higher tomorrow, and an excessive heat warning will be in effect for much of the far southern part of the state from Thursday all the way through Saturday. When it gets that hot, just take breaks when you can during the heat of the day. Make sure you're spending a lot of time in the shade, drinking a lot of water, and checking on anybody that might potentially be having some of the problems with that extreme heat. Luckily, it'll feel better by the early part of next week, with the temperature dropping back down into the mid-90s by then. In northern Utah, we're going to warm up into the mid-90s tomorrow in Salt Lake. We'll peak at 99 on Friday, so if we don't hit 100, we'll come pretty close. Mid-90s over the weekend, and then we'll drop a little bit lower by next Monday and Tuesday.